Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the new iPhone 10, not the iPhone X, and one of the wireless charging stations, the Mophie charging station. So that's what I'm going to be unboxing today. I am super looking forward to this. I've just picked up this about probably an hour ago. I've made sure it's charged, it's got my backup on it, so I have technically unboxed it, but that's only so I can show you the features of the new phone. So what I'm going to do is just jump right into it. Let's just unbox it. I think that's the only thing we really can do. So for you guys that just want to know, this is the 64 gig model, and it's in black or space grey. What do they call it? Space grey. The option, I did look at the phones when I was there, and the silver one is, or the white one is really, really nice. Like the bezel around the edge being silver and chrome, it looks fantastic. So let's stick that there. Of course, in Apple fashion, there it is. As you can see, it's got my cat on the backup already. In the little sleeve, we get some Apple stickers, kind of as per usual. I've got about 1 billion of those that I don't use. A little kind of disclaimer. Of course, your SIM pin. And then it's actually, this is a quick start guide for using Face ID, because obviously this iPhone doesn't have a home button, and a lot of people just don't know how to use it. Fortunately, on the setup, you actually get taught what features you can use. So there's different gestures, and yeah, it's pretty intuitive, to be honest. But let's stick them back in there because we don't want to see that. But here we have the iPhone itself. I'm going to take that out. I'm just going to put that there for a second. Of course, in the box we get our AirPods, the adapter at the back, charging cable, and this is a UK plug. But again, don't really care about that. Of course, the iPhone is the main thing. Now, I haven't taken the cellophane wrap off yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that right now. That feels good. That feels bloody good. So there it is, guys. Let me just get behind the camera so I can show you this. There's the iPhone. Amazing. Again, forgive the cat background. I like cats.
I like turtles.
But it just looks incredible. Let's just focus on that. It's just, you can tell it's really well made. Like, there's been a lot of intent in creating that, and that glass back is just, there you go, look, whoa! The glass back is pretty great, and that edge, look at that. So just turn it over. It's unlocked because I'm looking at it, which is crazy. It's mad. And then all you do is you just swipe up. Again, I've got my other cat. I do apologize. I really apologize. But the screen is ridiculous, guys. The screen is ridiculous because it's actually smaller than, so the size of the phone is smaller than the 8 Plus. However, the screen, the actual dimensions across the diagonal is larger. It's a little bit thinner, but actually when you feel the weight, it's quite heavy for an iPhone, especially when I compare it to my 6S Plus. And that's a really light phone, so this is a little bit heavier. And I'm sure there's some stats which someone will feel free to leave that in the comments, but I don't really care about the stats. I did work at Apple for 5 years, and I used to care about the stats. However, now as a consumer, as a user, I really only care about the user experience. And this, guys, it's incredible. Again, no hate, don't give me any dislikes for liking cats. I'm a pet person, I like animals. But let me show you a few features which, now obviously the only thing you really want to see is poop emoji. So let's go ahead and do some poop emoji. Right, so all you do is you go into messages, and I've obviously been sending them to people already. You press the little monkey just down here, and I'm gonna get behind the camera again so I can show you guys this. So we're gonna kind of go just there, and I'm just gonna press that button to bring up the whole thing. And as you can see, I'm probably standing, you know, I've got arm's length away, and it's really picking it up quite well. It doesn't really matter where you move, it's going to pick that up. So that, yeah, the Alien is my favourite, but let's go down to the old poop emoji. Here is the poop emoji. Oh, and I think the first thing you do when you get this iPhone is just play around with the poop emoji. But let's have a little look. The fox one is pretty cool. Like, look at the little ears waggling. It's really cool. You can be a happy fox, or an angry one, or a scared one. So this is honestly probably one of the most fun things about the phone. I'm sure it will get old quick, but this is the thing I love about Apple sometimes. They didn't have to do this, and it's a little bit of fun, but that's what makes it, that's what gives it character, is these little extra touches where, you know, oh! You can just, you can record and you can send them to your friends and stuff like that. So I really enjoy that. And actually, let me give you a little bit of a kind of idea of how this works as well. So when you do want to go home, obviously there is no home button, so you just swipe up and then it's kind of gone straight away. Again, when you go between apps and things like that, so if I open up my messages again, if I want to go to a different app, you just pull it up a little bit of the way and slide across. So that's really nice and easy to do that. And then you can swipe it away and it will just completely go. Other things I want to show you is the camera itself. So I'm going to open up the camera, and of course that's going to be facing that way. Let's go into portrait mode, because this is one of the new features as well. Of course you can do portrait mode with the rear facing camera, but you can also do it with the front facing camera. So as you can see, I'm using my iPhone to record this right now. It's on a little tripod. This is, what is this? This is the Mi Frotto stand, and I have it with something else on tripod. Can't really remember what the other part is. But as you can see there, as you can see here, it's blurring out the background. I'll try to give you guys a bit of an angle on that, which is really cool. And then of course you have the contour lighting and studio lighting and stuff like that, which is really cool. And obviously stage light, you have to take the picture to be able to see it. But it's just really cool. Can you see the flashing in the top right hand corner? That light is not visible by the naked eye, just to make you guys aware. I know you can see it on the recording, but this light is not visible, because actually what it's looking for, it's looking for my face. Because that's obviously a video of this, and that's the, I think that's the infrared doing its bits. But honestly guys, this is just really cool. It's just, that forward facing camera is just, it makes that, it makes a difference, right? It makes a difference. So these selfies that we're going to be doing, they're going to be pretty lit, right? Now in terms of, let's open up the charger, okay? So I had the choice between the Belkin charger and the Mophie charger. They were in the Apple store, and I was going to originally get the Belkin one, which is white. I obviously have a white desk, and that would have worked quite well. However, I picked up the Belkin one, and the build quality didn't seem to be as good as the Mophie. So it's kind of really small, really quite nice rubber texture, and I thought it just looked really good when the phone, right, don't drop it. When the phone is kind of on it, Face ID, yeah, it wants to see my face, so I'm just going to hold it up. There we go, unlocked. So you see how quick that is? The Face ID genuinely is just brilliant. You only have to glance at it and it opens straight away. So obviously that's not charging right now, because there's no, it's not true wireless charging. So let's have a little look. In the box we just have our charger and a quick start guide, which we obviously don't care about. Alright guys, so all plugged in. Technically this should charge, just like that. So that is really cool. And I can see you kind of Samsung people and Android people, I can see you there in the comments triggering the kind of, oh, we've had wireless charging for ages.
Oh, we've had wireless charging for ages.
Yeah, you have, and it's cool. But now I've got it on an iPhone, so I'm really kind of happy about that, because obviously I do a lot of my work here, and quite often I will have my phone plugged into my computer, which needs an adapter, or I will have it in the stand that I'm actually recording this on, so it kind of stands up there and I can use it on the side. But having that there is going to be super useful for me. Let's bring this in a little bit. Let's just bring this in a little bit. So as you can see, that just looks fantastic, doesn't it? So there we go. Perfect. And I'm just going to hold my face over it. There we go, unlocked, and it's just a swipe, and off we go. Let's just kind of stick that there so we can see it. Of course, it is water resistant. I'm going to get close, right? It is water resistant. I believe there is a technical specification for that. So you can see there's IP67 rating, which definitely means something. Of course, it has the A11 Bionic chip, which is pretty crazy and that's basically mainly going to be for the use of VR and augmented reality, which is going to be pretty crazy. I'm not really a gamer, so I don't really do any of that sort of stuff. However, I will probably download a few games just to kind of give it a little bit of a go. For those people that are interested, that back camera is a 12 megapixel camera. Of course, you can do all the portrait mode, front and back facing. Yeah, look, see, I've just unlocked it. I'm unlocking it all day. And as I said kind of before, I don't really want to go through like too many of the stats because it just doesn't really interest me. And I think for many people, you're more interested, you know, is this a good phone? Is it worth it? I didn't buy the 7 or the 8 because, you know, I didn't think they were worth the jump in value in money. But honestly, from getting this phone, it's expensive. I'm not going to lie. This was £999. It's a 64 gig. It is expensive, but I love it. I think it's brilliant. I really do think it's brilliant, and I'm going to cherish it. And of course, I'm going to really try not to break the screen on the back or the front. Apparently, it is kind of toughened glass. It is stronger glass than they've originally made. But at the end of the day, glass is still glass, and it still smashes because it is brittle. So the other kind of concern people have is that little notch, right? Honestly, it's not a problem. It's really not a problem. So when you're watching a film in here, unfortunately, I don't have any to show you. You can have it full screen, and it will kind of the notch will show, but you have the option, just like on the normal iPhone, where you can make it smaller, so it won't show that notch. But honestly, you really don't notice. It's not something that you're going to notice kind of at all. To be honest, I think that for me, this was just going to be a bit of an unboxing video because I've never done one before. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in buying the iPhone, let me know kind of what you're interested in. If you're not interested and you think it's a waste of money, then kind of leave a comment, right? But don't be a keyboard warrior, because no one likes a keyboard warrior. Personally, I think it's brilliant, and I'm gonna use it every single day. You know, the iPhone is a business tool for me. I use it for business. But guys, if you want to see more videos that are completely unrelated to this, please subscribe and like this video, leave a comment. But I don't do unboxing videos very often. This is more of an entrepreneur channel if you found me just from YouTube search. But hey, check it out anyway, because you never know, you might like it. And again, if you want to know how I can afford this, because it's expensive, you're going to want to subscribe. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. The camera skills have been a bit iffy, so again, don't give me that feedback in the comments, because I already know it's rubbish. But again, I hope you enjoyed it. Whoever's got the new iPhone, let me know in the comments. Let me know your best feature. And of course, let's send poop emojis to each other for the next kind of year or so. But I'll see you guys very soon. Well, tomorrow, in fact. Bye-bye.